there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube boss Rino, welcome to my channel. So ano pa nga ba, di ba? Request na naman to, top scary videos you shouldn't be watching at 3 AM. At ito ay galing sa Chills. So
Definitely.
ito yung Chills na pag nagsasalita siya ay wala siyang tuldok, di ba? Di ba? Talagang ganun talaga yung style niya. So siguro napaka-catchy nung ganung style kaya sobrang dami nitong subscriber. So ito na, paroodin natin ang Chills bago pa tirahin ng iba.
Shouldn't be watching these top 10 scary videos. Number 10.
Scary videos.
Masked creature. While someone's spider crawling might seem harmless, this humanoid looks even creepier for the way it moves.
Oh, shit.
Published to Facts and Mysteries in November of 2021. This aberration almost took their lives. They first face off with this strange masked figure in an abandoned building. A white sheet is hanging from the corner of a wall, and when they pull it, they see the figure in a room beyond. This obviously sends them flying out of there, but they later hear the creature's animalistic growls while in a dark and low-ceilinged basement.
Oh shit, ano yan? Hayop? Gago, nahabol sila
They get a
pagapang,
cleaner picture of the figure, which is crawling across the ground on all fours. It stays crouched in the darkness, but then launches at them, causing them to flee up the stairs. But it seems no matter where they go, this thing follows. They enter another room that, at first glance, appears empty, but they find that the creature is hiding out of sight behind an overhanging part of the wall. They again flee this mysterious beast and next come across it in a darkened hallway. Moves calmly from the hallway into a room to the right. They approach the room and the creature slowly crawls out of it. For a moment, they just watch it, backing away hesitantly, unsure whether or not it will launch into another rage. But it only makes its way toward them for a second before they start running for their lives again. The last goodbye occurs in another dark hallway. They see the creature from a long way off. It is crawling slowly toward them but soon picks up the pace. The crew hastily leaves, launching into the forest, ready to face off with its own unknowns. Apparently, even the unknown of the forest is less frightening than the known of this place. Number 9.
Nadidistract ako doon sa ano niya, sa pagsasalita niya, wala talagang period, di ba? Lambot-lambot ang dating. So ito.
Phantom in the Closet. Is someone hiding in your closet? Published by Steph's Basement 89 in February of 2011. Steph took a video for her roommate when he was out of town and only noticed later that something was off. The scary video was filmed in the basement around midnight. The girls are playing around on a video game drum set. As Steph heads around behind her friend to catch a shot of the TV, she also captures the closet door ajar, and something is standing inside. In the darkness, a creepy figure in white is clearly standing there, watching them. The camera pulls to the left out of view of the closet, and when it pulls back to the right, the figure has vanished. Steph writes, "I don't like this stuff. I never did."
Yeah, I don't like this stuff. I never did to.
So I didn't handle it very well and didn't stay on my.
Hindi ko alam, natatakot ako, tapos natutuwa ako doon sa ano niya sa pagsasalita niya.
I don't like this stuff. I never did. So I didn't handle it very well and didn't stay at my house for a while. I've been reading about paranormal stuff since this night, and I'm learning a lot and I'm getting more comfortable with the idea
alam mo yung mga awang-awang na pinto, ay sinasara ko yan.
Of a presence in my house. Would you be comfortable living with this presence? The feeling of being watched is just too creepy. Number 8.
Too creepy.
Ghost encounter. You know when you're walking around all nonchalant, minding your own business, and a ghost becomes aggressive with you. Published by Find Ghost in November of 2021. This dude had no idea what was about to hit him. Well, it's not clear where this scary video was filmed. At home, at school, in a dorm, wherever this guy is must be haunted by an incredibly wily paranormal entity. He is seen entering in front of a stairwell from a room to the right. Beside the stairwell is a sink. This is where the entity seems to be hiding. As the man walks past, drinking a bottle of water, a dark shadow launches from beneath the staircase toward him. It gathers around him, seeming to encompass him, and the guy is instantly thrown back and lifted into the air. His legs and arms are flying all over the place as he tries to fend off the entity with all his strength, but it pulls him into the other room and out of sight. Well, I really want to know this guy's fate. The clip ends there. Let's just hope his life didn't. Number 7.
Nakita ko na yun, ibang angulo lang. Tapos, ang pinapakinggan ko lang yung salita niya, yung kwento niya. Kasi napanood ko siya, ibang lingwahe
Brazen break-in. Breaking into a vehicle under the cover of darkness
May
is
bata na naman.
common. Doing it directly in front of the car's owner, not so much. Published by Doorbell News in October of 2021, this crazy thief must have been seriously desperate. A woman is sitting outside her home in Phoenix, Arizona, talking on her phone as a toddler toddles around, doing baby things. While chatting, she looks up from her phone to find a man breaking into her friend Bubba's vehicle right in front of the house.
Shit!
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? Bubba, is that...
The entire creepy event was captured on a Ring doorbell camera. You can vaguely see the man's white shirt as he approaches and then breaks into the vehicle. He didn't technically have to break anything as the car was open. The woman alerts her friend inside, who rushes out to see what's going on.
Can I pull you back? Hey!
The guard dog sets off a 12-bark alarm. Thankfully, the man wasn't able to take off in the vehicle before the police were called. In the description, the woman notes that he was taken into police custody. Definitely one for the books in my opinion. You don't see this every day. Number 6.
You don't see this every day.
Ghost or illusion. Do mirrors reflect reality? Or could they be portals to another world? Published by Augustina Devia in July of 2021. This creepy clip has me wondering if this is real or an optical illusion.
Sabi ko na meron doon sa kwarto na yun
Augustina is speaking with some guitarists on a video chat platform called Omegle. As she's chatting with the guys, something unnerving is happening in the mirror behind her. Take a closer look. The closet mirror reflects a dark shape sitting on Augustina's bed. You can also see a dark shape over her shoulder on her bed. You'd assume this was the thing being reflected, only the shape in the mirror is not an accurate reflection of the object on the bed. The item on her bed, which appears to be a piece of clothing lying on its side, doesn't match the object in the mirror, which is sat up and alert. Is the object in the mirror actually out of view behind her? But then again, if that's the case, why isn't the object on the bed positioned sideways, reflected at all? Is this an optical illusion? The more you stare at this, the less sense it makes. Number 5.
Ay, salamin na naman, Diyos ko.
Haunted Forest Ghost. Are You Being Followed? Published by Moosey in August of 2021. One subscriber to the channel claimed there was a paranormal forest near their house, so Moosey went to investigate. This is what happened. Using a paranormal filter on his camera, Moosey takes a few photos. He then goes home to develop them, or at least check them out on his laptop. He shows one of the photos of the paranormal forest without the filter. It looks completely normal, albeit a bit spooky. Note that there's no one in sight. However, the exact same landscape shot with the paranormal filter shows something different. Off to the right, a creepy, mysterious figure with dark hair and a white dress is standing in the brush. She is facing left and looking straight ahead. Another shot of the forest unfiltered again shows no one in sight, but apply the filter and the figure is there again, closer this time, and appears to be looking at Moosey. Although it's hard to tell, as her face is transparent, she looks as if half of her has been erased. Moosey believes this entity followed him home. If she did, what is she after? I'm guessing his soul. Number 4. Poltergeist Pandemonium. This entry
Poltergeist Pandemonium.
is a poltergeist
Oh,
three-parter.
tangina, patay
The
tayo
first
dyan.
clip was published by Adam in November of 2021.
Yan ang
It shows a
mahirap,
cabinet
diba?
with a mind of its own. One of the drawers opens repeatedly, slamming closed each time. Next, an object falls from above, knocking a picture frame and another object to the floor. But these poltergeists are just getting started. In the second clip, published in October of 2021 by Weird and the Bizarro News, a soda can on the counter moves ever so slightly. It later slides across the counter and twirls all the way down.
Tangina,
Then it
umiikot to.
begins to jump up and down. Another creepy clip shows a computer lab with a couple of office chairs acting on their own. They wheel around the lab, twirling and then really launching across the floor. If these clips weren't caught on camera, would you believe they happened? This video
Would you
evidence
believe they happened?
seems to prove that no matter how much we think we know, we do not know everything. Number 3.
We do not know everything.
Actively poltergeisting. This entry is a double dose. The first video comes to us from YouTuber Black Cat in November of 2021. The cameraman is filming from outside a bedroom. At first everything is still and silent. Then the wardrobe doors swing open and close. Plastic
Boom.
bags and other objects are all tossed out of it. They aren't tumbling out. They're literally being ejected. When the cameraman enters to investigate the wardrobe, you can see there is shelving that would prevent anyone of a normal size from hiding in there, out of view, and throwing the stuff out. As the camera pans over the wardrobe, noise is heard from behind the cameraman, who jerks around to find a bunch of papers being dispelled from I'm not sure where. While this poltergeist mystery goes unsolved, let's turn to the next one. Published by Nikki McMillan in November of 2021, this security footage was captured at Nikki's workplace. Fine porcelain and glassware is encased in glass in the shop. Nobody is around. Then a solid frame decides to skydive from a shelf in the hallway. There's nothing behind the frame and nothing on the shelf that would have caused it to spring overboard. A closer view of the shelf makes this all the more mysterious. Like the activity in the other video, the frame does not look like it just tumbled from the shelf. It appears as though it's being actively ejected. What witchcraft is at play here? Are these just random tumblings? Or are these entities actively poltergeisting? Number 2.
Masyadong maraming pangyayari doon sa aparador na yun, no? Mahirap pekein yun.
Flying Ghost. This one you'll have to see to believe. Published in April of 2011, this bizarre and scary video appears to have captured a ghost floating into the sky.
Oh,
The short clip, which was filmed in a cemetery in Indonesia, shows a strange figure dressed in white walking across the cemetery at night. Nothing too unusual. Could just be someone in a hooded robe, maybe a creepy ritual ceremony of some kind. The scary figure is hunched over as it makes its way slowly across the grounds. Then it comes to a pause and holds in place for a moment, but that moment is brief as it suddenly launches straight up into the sky and out of view. The footage looks completely authentic in my opinion.
Aswang
I'm
yan.
unsure if it's not real, how this would have been produced. If this doesn't make you believe in ghosts, I don't know what will. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1.
I already subscribe you and follow you and like your video.
Poltergeist panic. Some poltergeists
Oh,
are gentle,
shit.
others are vicious. Published by Find Ghost in November of 2021. The uploader of this video writes, "Imagine coming home to this." Security footage captures a large and heavy looking sofa flip forward onto its face
Yan, walang tali yan.
A moment later, a piece of glass is catapulted from a display in the corner. The glass launches across the room and hits a wall. Then something seems to be horseplaying with the camera itself. It is rolled around onto the floor, while yet another object appears to be on its way to falling over on it.
Boom.
The scary video cuts out before the object does, but I wonder what else this family came home to. Life is full of all sorts of crazy and oftentimes
Grabe. Grabe. Takot ako dun sa una. Dun sa yung may nagpapakita, takot talaga ako dun sa may mga pinto-pinto. So ayun, maraming salamat sa panonood nyo dito. At hanggang sa muli.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands.